What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of I Know Chris. On the show today, my friends, we are cooking up some Tocino. Yes, we are. It's a Filipino dish, usually served for breakfast. It's basically, you could do it with chicken or pork. I think you may do it with beef, but we are doing it with pork. Pretty much the traditional way to do it. And like I said, they usually serve it with breakfast with rice, eggs, but we're just gonna try to get the Tocino cooked without messing it up. First time ever cooking this. It was brought to my attention by one of my friends, good friends, and she told me about it. And I looked up on YouTube and I was like, wow, it looks so tasty and good. So I'm hoping I can make it look tasty and good for y'all, and it is tasting good. Now, it's basically a 2-day process because you got to cure it or marinate it overnight. Some people say 3 days. We're going to do it in 1 day. So it's going to be a 2-day video, but you're going to see it one time, and hopefully it's going to be a great video. And hopefully it comes out great, and you'll want to cook it too. It doesn't sound like it's that hard. It's a few ingredients. The biggest thing is getting it mixed up, put it in the refrigerator, and having to wait. Y'all know I don't like to wait. I love to eat. So we'll have to wait till the next day, and I'll get it cooked up. We're going to serve it up, and I'm hoping to gosh, you're going to be like, wow, that looked awesome. But hey, I know Chris always cooks tasty, tasty stuff. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. So we're going to get the camera turned right here. We're going to get the pork tenderloin out. Like I said, that's what I could get. Usually a Boston butt or a pork butt or a fatty part of the pork is used. But I had to go with what I had to get, and they had a tenderloin, so that's what we're going to be using. We'll cut it in about 1/4 inch thick slices, and then we're going to mix the marinade together. We're going to put it in there, put it in the refrigerator, and then when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to finish up this video and cook it up for y'all. I hope it's going to be tasty, tasty. So let's get this camera over here. Let's get it looking down here at what we're going to do. Y'all stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. Okay, guys, this is the pork tenderloin we're going to be cutting up today in about 1/4 inch thick pieces, slices, I should say. It's got some fat on it. You want to have some fat on it because when you cook this up later on, that fat, if you have fat on it, you won't have to add no cooking oil, really. I've been told that. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, I think you need to add about 1 tablespoon of cooking oil when you cook this after it's been marinated. But this is the pork loin that I got, and it's got some fat on it, and that's what we're going to be slicing up. Also, up here, we have the ingredients that we're going to be using. I wasn't crazy about having to put red food coloring in this, but from what I understand, that's just part of it. If you want to get that red color that Tocino has, you use red food coloring. There's also something else you can get that I couldn't get locally here in the United States, especially at my stores. We also have some rice vinegar going in there, soy sauce, some apple juice. Apple juice, you can use either apple juice or you can use pineapple juice, but I could only find the apple juice today. Or it's optional not to use none of it, but we're going to add a little bit of that sweetener. And we got some pepper, salt, and that's it. Those few ingredients is what's going to be the marinade. Oh, and we're going to have some minced garlic. I got to get some garlic out. We're going to about 3 cloves of that and mince it up with this nice looking, juicy looking pork tenderloin here. And we're going to get it marinated. So let's get to cutting it up, get the marinade going. Like I said, guys, you want to cut this in thin slices. Don't want it real thick. So about 1/4, best you could do. I mean, hey, I'm not a professional chef. I'll do the best I can. So about this size slices is what we're looking for. So I'm hoping they all come out about like that. Let's get cutting. Alright, that's going to do it. We got it sliced up, my friends. About 1/4 inch thick slices. So next thing we're going to be doing is fixing up the marinade so we can get that going. Take a little look right there. 1/4 inch slices. Now what I might do, I might run the knife back across here. Just across this part. And maybe make these in little half sections so they won't be quite as big. But that's about what you're looking for thickness wise. It's about like that from what I understand. Because if you cut it too thin when it marinates, I understand it can make it too soft and it breaks it down. So yeah, I think we're going to take the knife and just go one more cut across here, like so. And let's get it in the marinade. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 cloves of garlic here. I already got one, sorry, minced up and chopped right there. Got 2 more to go. So we can call them for 3. So we're going to do 3. Just lay it down like so. Smack it one good time. Get that little peeling off it. You can try to wrestle with it if you want to before you smack it like that. Most time it comes off a little easier like this. So there you go. You got your garlic. And you just want to chop it up. I got to get better knives. I got a new location, but I don't got new knives. We got to fix that. So you want to finally chop that up. Smelling all good. One more to go. That off pretty good. Be a lot easier with a better knife. Trust me. That's coming soon. New knives for I Know Chris Cooking Show. Alright, we got that fresh garlic all chopped up there, my friends. Like so. Push that to the side. Right there for y'all. Alright, we're going to get to mixing this up. Let's do this thing. What we're going to start off with right here first is some brown sugar. And we're basically going with 3/4 cup. Yep, of brown sugar. Let's pour that in there. It's a good old brown sugar. Definitely going to need some mixing around. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the brown sugar in there. Booyah! Alright, 3/4 cup. Next one we'll go with 1.5 tablespoons of salt. So let's get that over here. Some salt, my friends. Any salt will do. People use different kind of salts. This is what we're using today. So we're going to go with 1.5 tablespoons. There's 1. Boom. Here comes the half. Boom, just like that. Done with the salt. Alright, next what we're up to 3 cloves of garlic. Let's throw them in there real quick. Garlic's going in, my friends. Garlic. All done with that. Get Mr. Garlic out the way. So we got our garlic in there. We got our salt. We got our brown sugar. Got this thing coming together, y'all. Alright, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's get the soy sauce over here. Soy sauce, my friends, yes. You use the soy sauce that you have. This is what I had on hand, so this is what we're going with today. Let's pour it up. So, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, my friends. There you go, 1 tablespoon. Going in there. Done with the soy sauce. Moved it right out the way. Alright, we need to go to 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. You can use regular vinegar or rice vinegar. We're using rice vinegar today. So let's get that in there. 2 tablespoons. There's 1. There's 2. 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, my friends. Alright, this next one is a 1/4 cup of fruit juice. Now you can use apple juice, which is what we're going to use today, or you can use pineapple juice, or you can use no juice at all. But we are going to go with apple juice. So let's get that poured up. And this is going to be 1/4 cup apple juice. There we go, my friends. Coming right along, my friends. Up next, gonna go with a half. We're gonna go up next. We're gonna have a 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. Give it a little kick. Black pepper. Going in. And last but not least, the red food coloring. Some people don't like to put this in there, but it gives it the red color. So for the red food coloring, we're just gonna go with, let's say, about a half a teaspoon. That's all we're gonna do. You can go more or less. It just depends on how red you want it, I guess. It's just to add the color. It's not about adding flavor. It's gonna color our meat, my friends. So that's pretty much it. So the only thing else to do now is I'm gonna mix this all around in the bowl. Because as you can see, it's not mixed. It's just a big mess. And we're gonna mix that around the bowl and get this thing going here. So y'all stay tuned. Now we're gonna mix this together. Making our marinade. Cure for this tocino. You want to get it mixed up really good because you got that brown sugar in there and the pepper and the salt. So we won't get all that mixed together. And I can hear it kind of grainy on the bottom, so I won't keep stirring it for a while. You may stir it for a little while. I don't have it'd make it easier if you had a little egg beater or something to do it with, but I'm limited to what I got right now. So I get some new stuff. Just gonna kind of get that a good mix around. And then we're gonna take a zip bag is what I'm gonna put it in, and I'm gonna put the pork and this in it and put it in the refrigerator and seal it up. But yeah, you see what we got going on here. But you see all that grainy stuff there, that sugar that's running down? We want that mixed up a little bit better than that. It's smelling delicious already. But y'all know me. It don't take much to get I know Chris hungry and ready to eat. So yeah, I'm gonna whisk this around a little bit longer. Probably about, I want to say about 4 more minutes of good whisking. Because I want that sugar. It's starting, it's still, you can see it in the bottom right there. I don't want to see that. So I'm gonna get it whisked around pretty good, and we're gonna get it in the bag, and I'll let y'all see it in the bag, and we'll put it in the refrigerator. And we're gonna be on our way to getting this tocino cooked. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up and cook it for breakfast. And y'all gonna get to see if it's tasty, tasty, yucky, yucky. I'm putting my money on tasty, tasty. I don't know about y'all. All right, stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got all our pork thrown in this marinade that we're gonna mix up. Now you can do this with your hand if you want to. I don't recommend it because of the red food coloring. If you use that, it's gonna dye your hand red. Unless you wanna walk around the rest of the day with your hand looking red. Not your head, your hand. I ain't been drinking. Not yet, that's in another video. But just mix it around with a fork, whatever you want to push that marinade into it. And like I said, it's gonna sit in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put this in a zip bag in a minute and then put it in another container and let it sit overnight, and it's gonna absorb all that deliciousness that we mixed together earlier. Look at it. Sorry making me want to cook it right now, but I know they say I have to wait. I know Chris, so yeah. Don't want to do this with hands. I've seen people do it with their bare hands, and it's like, wow, it's a big mistake, especially if you're using red food coloring, because you're going to have red hands when you get done. It's going to dye your hands. So it's best to just push it around like so. And like I said, we're going to put it in the bag and let it sit overnight anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I got a feeling, y'all, this is going to, it already smells delicious. I don't know what it looks like. I know y'all saying, oh, it's raw pork. But my gosh, if you're a meat lover like me, whoo, y'all. The smell coming off this, I can imagine how it's going to smell tomorrow when I'm cooking it. All right, that's pretty much all mixed up, my friends. I'm going to put it in a zip bag, just throw it over in the refrigerator, and we're going to wrap this video up for today. And tomorrow we're going to pick up with cooking it. So let's do that real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got it in the zip bag, looking good. It's going to marinate this overnight in a freezer bag. I'm going to drop it in a bowl here because I don't want no leaking in the refrigerator, just like so. Lay it on the side. And probably later on this evening, a couple times, I'll probably come in here and just flip it around like so, rotating it some so all these juices get evenly distributed into this lovely pork here. And I'll just keep doing that throughout the day. And then overnight, it's going to sit in the juice, and in the morning, we're going to cook it for breakfast. So I can't wait. Let's get this camera turned around and wrap this up for right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's put it in the refrigerator. Ain't nothing but time now. We got to wait for the time. Time to cure that meat so we can get up in the morning, put that tocino in the skillet. And I got a feeling it's going to be tasty. So y'all not going to want to miss this. Like I said, it's a 2-day thing, but it's a 1-day video for y'all. Lucky y'all. So, see you in the morning. We're cooking tocino. Y'all stay tuned. What's up? Y'all always acting crazy. It's day 2. Different color shirt. If you've been watching, paying attention, blue shirt the first part, red shirt. Second day. Had to change shirts. So, we got the tocino, sit overnight in the marinade, or the curing mix we made up that you seen in the early part of the video. Sit in the refrigerator overnight. We're ready to do this. We're ready to make some tocino for breakfast. I got some rice made. We're going to put it on some rice. Hoping it's going to be tasty. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to put our tocino in a skillet on top of the stove. You can use anything you need to cook with. I mean, you may not have a skillet or a cast iron pan. Whatever you got to put it in. We're going to put it on about medium-high heat We're gonna throw the tocino in there. The way I'm gonna do this is about 2 cups of water. And once that water pretty much evaporates out and the sauce or the marinade in there starts to thicken up, then I'm gonna add probably, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now you don't have to add that if you have a fatty piece of meat that you're using pork. We don't have a lot of fat on this meat, so I'm gonna add a little oil. And then when it starts to caramelize, that color, I hope it's gonna be tasty. We're gonna throw it on our rice, and we're gonna give it a try. And it's gonna be tocino delicious, or it's gonna be. Anyway it comes out, y'all gonna get to see it today, whether it's good or bad. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get this thing going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with first cup of water going in the pan. We're gonna do 2 cups, like I said. I'm step away from the camera, get some water. So that's what we're gonna go with, is 2 cups of water. Now this is just the way I do it. You can do it. It varies. Some people say 1 cup, some people say 3. I also think it depends a lot on what size pan you're using. We got a pretty good size skillet there. So I'm gonna jump on this other side here. And what we're gonna do is gonna start putting the meat in there. We got this set to medium-high heat. So that's what we wanna cook it on. Yes, I'm using tongs, and the reason for that, still got a lot of food coloring in there that we put in. You've seen in the first part of the video. And it's kind of hard to get off your hands. So that's the reason I'm using the tongs. Man, I can really smell the garlic. This marinade is smelling off the chain, my friend. Friends. Put a video up just the other day. If you haven't already seen it, you might want to check it out. We did a chicken wings video. Smoked some chicken wings and did 2 different hot sauces. Basically like buffalo sauce for hot wings. It was off the chain. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. Give it a thumbs up if you want. If not, that's okay. I'd appreciate it if you haven't seen it yet. Go check that video out. Had a little bit of fun in there. We're gonna have a skillet full here. But hey, I know Chris likes to eat, so y'all know how that is. Man, I can smell that rice vinegar. Woo! A lot of that fresh garlic that we got minced up we put in there. I think it was 3 cloves. Smelling really, really good. Like I said, we're cooking this on medium-high heat. If you have a gas stove, this is an electric stove. You may have to adjust that a little bit. So you're cooking on a direct flame. I know, Chris, get this show going. Nobody just wants to see me sit here and dump meat in the pan, I'm sure. All part of it, my friends. All part of it. Alright, we got all that put in there. Now we got to just wait till this comes up to heat and starts bubbling there doing its thing. And then we'll be on our way, my friends, to cooking. So, as soon as it comes up to heat and starts boiling, we'll cut back in there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, we got it boiling as you can see right now. Come up to a boil. We're just going to cook this until all this water is gone out of here, evaporated out. And once that's evaporated out, we'll add 2 to 3 tablespoons, like I said, of oil, because as you can tell, this pork doesn't have a lot of fat on it. And that's going to caramelize it up. And then we're going to plate it up on some rice, maybe do an egg, we'll see. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to get good, I guarantee you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, our tocino is cooked down. Almost all that 2 cups of water is almost cooked completely out of this. As you can see, it's pretty much thinned out. There's not much left in it. And we're getting some of that bubbly looking like sauce making up there. That's what we're going to caramelize this with. We're going to put a little bit of oil in here. So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of cooking oil to this. And put it on, take it down to medium heat. Go ahead and turn it down to medium. I'm going to add that cooking oil. And this is going to caramelize it up for us. We're going to be almost ready to go here, my friends. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. There's 1, 2. Alright, 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, my friends. Like I said, I took it from a high medium heat to get that water moisture boiled out of it, basically. And now we've put the cooking oil in, 3 tablespoons, and we're going to put it on medium heat, and we're going to let this thicken up. and caramelize some. And then as soon as it gets caramelized, we are going to throw it on a bed of rice. And we're going to eat this up, my friends. I am so looking forward to it. The smell of this is, oh man, it's just, woo! It's making me want to stick my hand in there and grab that hot meat and eat it. And y'all that know me, know I love pork. And this is pork. You can use chicken, but we use pork today. And it smells so good, my friends. It's like I say, we still got some sizzle going on down in that pan. We're going to keep letting it sizzle up, and this will caramelize some more. Don't want to overcook it. You don't want to cook it. You make sure you put your heat down to medium, because if you leave it on that medium-high heat, you are going to burn this, and you do not want to burn it. Now, I have never cooked it, but that's what I've been told, and I know burnt meat don't taste good, at least not to me. Like I said, I might even fry up an egg to throw in here with this, because I know this is normally a Filipino breakfast. This is what I've been told and the research I've done. And some people may be saying, why are you cooking a Filipino dish? And the reason for that, I have so many supporters on YouTube from the Philippines from day one until right now you're watching this video. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to do a video for my supporters that support me so much and try to cook a meal that many of them have eaten or do like. Some of them may not like. Some of my Filipino friends may not like this. I don't know. I'm hoping they do, and I'm hoping, I know Chris does. This may be something I cook from now on for breakfast. It is looking so tasty. But that's the reason I'm cooking it today. It's out of respect. I appreciate all my Filipino friends, family on YouTube that support me all the time, and all my supporters. And I cook American dishes all the time, the barbecue here, the different dishes here in America. So I thought I would go out and honor my Filipino friends by cooking this tocino today. So I'm hoping y'all really enjoy me cooking this today, and I hope it comes out good and I don't mess it up. I know if I've done something wrong and you think I should do something different, leave a comment down below and let me know. Because I take criticism, y'all know that. I don't mind it. That's the only way to learn. So let's get this about to the point of ready to take up, and we'll catch back up then. Because it's almost there. A little bit more caramelization. We're getting a real good bubbling in there now. That sauce is really starting to thicken up. And we're almost getting close to where we want to be. I'm loving that red color on the meat. Some people I've seen it be a lot redder, but that is looking delicious to me. Alright, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. It is done. Look at that color on that tocino, my friends. It is looking so tasty. I cannot wait to get this in my mouth. I've already got plated up here a plate of rice with an egg on the side, a little bit of runny, I hope. I'm going to go ahead and put this tocino in here real quick. And we're going to go sit down. We're going to get this a taste, my friends. I got a feeling this is going to be off the chain. Y'all take a look at that. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Let you look. Oh my gosh, look at that. Pork and that egg. Runny egg just the way I like it. Let me zoom out here and give y'all a little taste of this, because I'm going to tell you, I am so wanting to get tore into this. So let me zoom back, get behind the counter. Let's give us a taste test, y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to eat this. I'm going to dive into this, y'all. I just want to try the tocino pork. Y'all, oh my God. I got this on rice. It's a garlic herb rice I did. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I'm trying to get in here with y'all. This is delicious. What have I been doing? Not eating this. Oh, we got a runny egg over here. I love a runny egg. Oh my God. I love the egg so bad, but I'm gonna tell you something. Get a little bit of that with that pork. If you have not tried tocino yet, you like pork. This pork and that marinade we did had soy sauce in it. I taste it. Had apple juice in it. I taste it. Brown sugar. I taste a little bit of the sweetness from that. The rice vinegar. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in this. Y'all know, if I didn't like it, first thing I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't. I've cooked stuff before and I didn't like. It's my first time cooking this. It's off the chain. My Filipino friends. My gosh. I'm packing my bags. I'm on the way to the Philippines right now. Why have I not had this for breakfast before? Why? Somebody please tell me why. With that runny egg and this garlic herb rice that I cooked it with. I'm sorry, I don't want to brag on myself, but I killed this. I may be somebody saying, you didn't brown it enough. Okay. I could have waited a little bit longer and browned it a little bit more. But I was like, it's caramelized enough. It is freaking delicious. I'm gonna give her a shout out. She gets on to me when I do this. But Beverly, we were talking about breakfasts in the Philippines and stuff to eat. And she brought this up. And I looked at a picture of it, a video of it. And I seen it and I was like, red meat pork, I'm all in. I'm so glad she shared this with me. It's off the chain. It is off the chain. My friends, And yes, I'm gonna eat all this by myself. I got a whole pan over there. More rice. Tocino, Tocino. Da 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 da. Delicious. Well, my friends from all around the world, that's gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna sit down at the table over there and enjoy the rest of this Tocino. I love it. You get 2 big thumbs up from I Know Chris. I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. If you did enjoy it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know if there's something else you want to see me cook. Throw it out there. Maybe something I haven't tried yet. Say, hey, I know Chris, have you tried this? I'll definitely look it up and give it a shot. First time ever cooking this, throw it together. It almost killed me having to wait 2 days to eat this. But I did. I did like I was supposed to. And some people say wait even more to cure it, but 2 days was good enough for me. Or 1 day. I say 2 days. It's the second day I cooked it. So it was actually 1 day curing. And it was delicious. And like I said, leave some comments. Tell me some things you may want to see, or let me know what you thought about how I cooked this. I'm interested in seeing that, especially my friends from the Philippines. That many of you cooked it before. Let me know if I did okay. Did I get a thumbs up or I get a tawad? And for people who don't know what tawad says, it means bent, thumbs down. That's what it is. Man, I can't get over this. I can't. Oh my God, it's so tender. I used a tenderloin. I love it. If you like something with a little bit of vinegar, sweet taste, you want to cook this. I wouldn't say sweet and sour pork, by no means, but kind of in that direction. It's delicious. It is delicious. Well, if you haven't did it and your first time here, hit that subscribe button down somewhere down here, if you don't mind. Give me a thumbs up or to what, or a thumbs down if you don't like the content. Also, leave a comment down below. I appreciate all your comments. And if you're over here in the side saying, hey, I know Chris, hello everybody. Chat, bar, wherever it is on the side, because this will be a premiere. And I guess that's going to wrap this all up, my friends. There's also a join button. If you want to check it out, I'm not going to go into that. Until the next time, y'all know what to do. Stay safe and keep eating Tocino, because it is freaking delicious. See ya.